Alright, hey guys, this is DiamondKodiakGaming, and I'm here with a, I'm gonna call this a rant. I don't know if it really is or not, but going in the rant category, screw it. Basically what I'm here with today is, I'm just gonna elaborate on some issues I addressed in my update video, because a lot of people are either respectfully or unrespectfully asking me questions about that incident, and I want to, I don't know, give a little more information about it. So, I mean, for people who are already close to me or know a lot about me, this probably isn't a very important video for you because you guys already know all this stuff, but if you have a lot of questions, if you're not sure, or even if you're a troll, please at least watch this video so you can gain some insight into my thought process behind some different things. So, first of all, we're going to talk about why I, quote-unquote, hid my channel as being Spoonful of Pasta, and I don't know why people think I was being weak or not, really. I don't know why people thought that was a bad thing, that I hid my old channel, because basically, originally what I wanted to do was I wanted to start over clean. I wanted to have a new channel, not just have the advantage of, oh, being a previous YouTuber, but so many people were asking me who I was, so many people knew who I was, that just starting over like nothing happened just wasn't really going to happen. And the other reason was because there were some issues on my other YouTube account that I didn't really want to be associated with this one, but that stuff's been cleared out since then. So yeah, so my main reason for not showing at first was because I just wanted to start over clean. I wanted to get a fresh start, but because so many people knew who I was, I just decided to reveal who I am. I don't know why I'd be ashamed of being Spoonful of Pasta. That channel had like tons of subscribers, one of the most successful Toontown channels there was. There was nothing to be ashamed of on that channel, so that, I don't know why people think I was hiding that, or why I was chickening out about being that person. It doesn't even make any sense to me. But theoretically, if you thought that I was being a chicken, I don't believe I was. I had no problem telling people who I was. I just wanted to see if I could get a fresh start, and it wasn't going to be a big deal. And then the second thing is why I disabled comments when I first started out. You guys might have known I disabled comments because you guys can thank the trolls for disabling comments, because when I first came out, I had that sounded kind of bad actually, but when I first started this channel, I didn't really have any subscribers at all, and I had tons of trolls coming in. This was during the point when Kyle or the Atomic Man 2345 and Chris or Mal45 were fighting quite a bit, and quite a few of Kyle's fans would just troll the hell out of me because they knew who I was, and they just decided it was fun to troll me. Kyle himself did not troll me. We're cool. There's no problem between us, and especially now since Chris and Kyle are back as friends. So yeah, well, so a lot of people are trolling because of that. There's just the general trolls who hate anybody who has success on YouTube. Those guys, not gonna mention names, not gonna feed the trolls, but so yeah. It was literally like I would go on and I would see 10 comments on each of my videos and they'd all be troll comments. So I was like, you know what, screw this, we're gonna get rid of all that stuff. But it's gotten better now since I've gotten a lot of really great fans back, a lot of really great new fans, and yeah, I've gotten a lot of good support, and most of the trolls have either given up, realized that I'm not really the most interesting person to troll on the internet, or I don't know, just I don't really have that problem anymore. So that's why comments are back. And then final reason why a lot of people are asking about my opinions on hacking and about how I'm being a hypocrite, because I'm saying Toontown should fix the Python injector, but yet I used it. And I'll just talk about that. Let me think for a second. Alright. What I was going to say is that what I meant by that is Disney is clearly being harmed by the Python injector by people who are doing resets, people who are abusing it, doing things with it that are extremely harmful to the game. What I did with the Python injector did not directly harm Disney, did not directly harm the customers of Disney. Whatever I did with the Python injector in the past, or hacking or whatever, that stuff did not harm anybody else. I'm way past that point, haven't used it in quite some time now. But during that time when I was hacking or doing whatever, during that time period, the kind of hacking I was doing was not a big deal to Disney. It wasn't really any more harmful to other players than a third-party program, which is very little. But the problem was that almost all the hacking, all the resets, all the people who are abusing the game, getting into the server and just crashing the heck out of it, all of those people are using the Python injector. And So there's a lot of, I mean, there's some people who are just using it for their own personal benefit, which I mean is morally incorrect. That's why I stopped doing it. But if the Python injector wasn't fixed, Disney's going to keep having problems with the game, and it's going to keep having these issues over and over and over again. So yes, I think that Disney would be better off if they fixed the Python injector. Would it be better off for a lot of personal players who use it for their personal advantage? I don't really have a problem with people personally using it, but anyone, including myself, during that time period when I was using it, knows that there's a risk of using it, and at that time, something you're willing to take. So I think, and when I was hacking, I thought this, and even now, I was saying Disney would be better off if they fixed the Python injector. So, and that's what that whole rant was about. What Disney needs to do if they care about the game and care about making money, care about keeping the game up. Not about what DiamondKodiakGaming thinks is best for the game. What Disney should do if they want to fix the game. And I even said in the beginning, I have nothing against hacking. I think hacking's fine. I'm just saying. So yeah, got all that away. And then a lot of people are saying I created a brand new account. Brand new, everything's brand new, like never been touched before. Like I went through all this trouble to get back up to 134 on a brand new account because I didn't want to be found out. Now, I'm not going to get into the details of what happened because that could get me in trouble, but I'm just going to say that some people will get what this means, some people won't. Basically, Kodiak has possibly, there's possibly been some modifications on my accounts. I mean, I've hacked. I'm not going to say that there wasn't. I'm not going to get in the details of it. I'm just going to go ahead and bring you guys out to something real quick. And then I'll, this might answer some questions for you guys. Just hang tight. Alright, so, you guys see all that? This is what's on this account. So, I'm not going to directly say anything. That could get me in trouble, but people who have known my tunes would understand what this means. So, some things might have been changed, but Kodiak did not, from just a few months ago, start over from 15 laugh. So, and I did not just hack my way up to 134. Like, I did not just like go in there and say, oh, set DNA, set laugh points to like max or whatever. So, yeah, that's pretty much it. So, hopefully, you guys understand some stuff now. I'm not going to talk much more about hacking. I'm not going to get into the details of what actually happened because that's not really important. Basically, what you guys need to know is I'm not ashamed of being on my old channel. I wanted a fresh start. That's not really possible since so many people already knew who I was and could figure it out. And I don't have a problem really with people knowing who I was. I just thought it would be, oh, that's a pretty cool idea. Let's get a fresh start at the time. And then reasons for disabling comments were because of the trolls. So anyone who's trolling me about disabling comments, it's your own fault. So yeah, that's taken care of now. If I keep getting trolls, I'll probably start blocking them now because I've got a lot of people I want to comment, but we'll just see how that goes. And then finally the hacking part. I don't think I was being a hypocrite because I'm not saying people who hack. There's plenty of good reasons to do it. I'm just gonna say them right now. A lot of this game is pure grinding. The most enjoyable part of this is when you have all the bosses maxed and you can just go in and fight them. The most enjoyable part is not just sitting there grinding back nines out, grinding, maxing, racing, fishing, golfing, whatever. But I'm not really going to talk about what I did, what I didn't do, what I did on what tunes, what I did. I'm not going to say anything that could possibly put me in jeopardy. So Disney, if you guys find proof that I did things, that's great, but I'm not going to give it to you. Alright, we got that? That's fair. And so yeah. Even during the point of time when I might have been hacking, I did believe that Disney would be better off if the Python injector was fixed. My tune would not be better off if the Python injector was fixed, but this game as a whole and Disney in general as a company would be better off if they were to spend more energy and time fixing the Python injector and fixing hacking and doing log file sweeps. That's just a fact. That's taking my personal opinion out of it and just saying what Disney would do if they cared. Alright? So we all clear on everything? If you guys have any more questions, you can leave them on this video. I'd be happy to answer them if they're actually insightful and important. And a PM might be the best way to reach me though, because sometimes I don't get all the comments. So if you absolutely positively want your question answered, send me a private message. if you don't really care that much, you want it answered, but you also want other people to see it, go for a comment. Either one's fine. Please like, subscribe, do whatever. You guys are great. I really appreciate my fan base a lot. It's growing fast. So now that we've got some clarifications out of the way, we're all good. So thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate all the support from my fans. All of you guys being very understanding about me. Just telling you guys, coming clean about telling you the absolute truth about a lot of issues. We're all on the same page now, so I appreciate. Goodbye, YouTube.